Hello guys, welcome back. It's LSP and welcome to the first look ahead video, okay, for the Patreon membership. So what I'm going to be going over today, guys, is the DXY, Pound USD, Euro USD, USD CAD, USD Japanese Yen. Okay, and one of the members has asked me to go over the Pound Japanese Yen and Pound Aussie Dollar, so I'll be throwing those in as well, and then we'll just have a quick look over Aussie Dollar USD. I personally don't trade quite a lot of the ones that I've just gone over. I need to see something absolutely spectacular on, USD CAD, and then I need to see something unbelievable on USD Japanese Yen or Aussie Dollar, because these they're not my go-to pairs. I don't trade these pairs, but I will be doing analysis on everything. The New Zealand USD. I don't know what it is about that pair. It's always bored me. Every time I look at the chart, I just switch it off immediately. It doesn't do anything for me. But if anybody wants me to go over the New Zealand USD, then let me know, and obviously I'll throw that in during the weekly review on Wednesday. Okay, so just to reiterate, going forward, okay, with the membership, it's going to be the look ahead video on the over the weekend, which I'll post pre-market, give you guys plenty of time to go over, and then we have the weekly sort of Wednesday review to see where we're at based on everything that we've marked up. If there are any trades, obviously I'll post those as well. And that's the membership. Regarding the live sessions, that is exclusively for Patreon members. Okay, and those live sessions won't be recorded. Okay, and the reason I don't want to record these live sessions is because I don't want people sharing these live sessions with other people. Okay, so what we're going to be doing is a London, one London session, okay, and one New York session. One of the members has asked me, to do a New York session as well, which I'll accommodate, no problem. He's in America, so the time difference is a bit screwy for him. He's going to find it difficult to do the the London session, so I'll be throwing the New York session in as well for him, and obviously for anybody else that wants to be there. Okay, and what's cool about these live sessions is going to allow, and this is really effectively what it's all about. This is always what it's been all about with me. I've always found it annoying, not being able to communicate with the people that I was learning from, when I was doing online, studies and things, or online courses. It's really, really annoying when you type a question and people just don't respond, and that's something that I've tried to eliminate, from myself as much as possible. If somebody wants to know something, I go out of my way to give them the information that they need, regardless of price, regardless of charging or not charging. Put all of that to one side. If somebody asks me physically, bro, can you help me do this? Sure, no problem. I've always been accommodating, to anybody that wants to know about trading. And if I get a sense that the person is, really, really wanting to learn, then of course I'll go out of my way. Obviously, you get people who try and take the piss, so to speak. But people like that, obviously, they're never going to get trading regardless. So it is what it is. So let's get into it, guys. Okay, we've got the DXY. I always start on the monthly charts. Now, what I'm about to go through, guys, generally takes me around about 10 minutes because I only do this generally when in my own personal trading, on the DXY, cable, and euro. I don't look at euro pound. I think it's useless, as a tool. I'm not saying it's useless for everybody. I'm saying I think it's useless. It doesn't work for me. Okay, I can trade perfectly fine just looking at the three that I look at. And then, every now and then I'll kind of bounce around between gold and USD Japanese Yen just to get a better feel for, what the dollar could potentially be doing next. Okay. So dollar index, monthly charts, always start on the monthlies and then we drop down to the weeklies and the dailies. Okay. And then I stop there. And then as the market opens, I'll allow Sunday trading to finish, generally Monday trading to finish. I personally don't trade on Mondays, but I've been doing some studies on Monday trading. And obviously, with the Patreon stuff going on, and obviously the membership that I've started up, I'm going to be throwing in some trades on Monday if I believe they are viable trades, and it will generally be sort of FOMC weeks or NFP weeks because you get some earlier moves, on those on those weeks. All right, guys. So let's take a look at the mechanics of price action and what's actually happening on this chart. Okay, so before I continue, a lot of the stuff that I do, okay, is born out of many, many years of experience, okay? And the one thing that I will say that everything hinges upon with my trading is rejection, everything, okay? It's that move away from a level that clearly illustrates that it doesn't want to stay there, yeah? That it's fulfilled some objective and it has to go the other way, okay? I'm a massive fan of rejection. When I was trading years ago, I used to use tail theory, okay? Which is not something I developed. It's just something that somebody else mentioned to me, and I was looking at it and I was like, yeah, but these wicks, they form everywhere. These tails, they form everywhere. And tail, when I say tail, I'm talking about the wicks or the tails of these candles, okay? They form everywhere. And I was using sort of 1 minute charts, 2 minute charts. If anybody's seen some of my older videos, you'll know what I'm talking about. So with these tails, okay, which I used to, well, not I, but what they were, what they used to be called, sort of way back when, or wicks, we can just call them wicks or whatever, it doesn't really matter.